This week at ATAWHAI we start off every day with yoga and meditation and learning some life skills, and then the RANGATAHI work with their mentors in small groups on a creative project. So they're looking at things like acting, rap, and music and dance.
What I want you guys to do is come up with like a little introduction to yourself.
And then we can pick one of the ones that you did. So we'd written down honest perspective, reassuring, supportive.
ATAWHAI was started in response to this youth mental health crisis that New Zealand is facing. We wanted to create an intensive project where young people could come every day and work with us on their mental health.
HONJIA, what did you take out of today's session?
It's sort of like changing our perspective on ourselves and just like not limiting our abilities to do things. And like we discussed that that we are not good enough for things, like we wouldn't usually give up, but using these questions we could change that thought and like work harder on it.
Yeah, like it's weird that we think so many things to bring ourselves down, and it's like we're attacking ourselves for no reason.
I feel like if no one ever like knew about the work or any of this, no one would flip their thoughts around and see that there is a better side, like is he or she better than me? I didn't realize until today that no one is better than you, because everyone is different in their own way. And yeah, realizing that, it just mind blows you up, man.
What we're doing here is learning a lot about mindfulness and yoga, and we're also learning a lot about creativity and connecting to nature. So every day we're doing yoga and meditation classes in the morning, where we're also learning skills to help us with building strong mental health. So ATAWHAI is really one time where you can come and learn how to take care of yourself and how to deal with those challenges in your life.
Morena everyone, welcome. ATAWHAI, welcome to day 3.
Thank you for this day and for all the people that have gathered around and supported us at RANGATAHI, and just participating in all the programs.
Because everyone's had a moment where they're feeling down and they take it out on themselves. And with yoga and meditation, it can help you release it without taking out your emotion on yourself. You can just let it fly, and then it vanishes. And yeah, breathing and saying that you're going to be all right, it's going to be okay. And you can get through it. Just say positive things and yeah, strive for your goal. You don't have to get there straight away, but you can take your time to the top and you'll eventually go past it. Yeah.
Because what we were talking about getting yesterday, Christine, was like, do the interview, but then we kind of want some shots of ZAKARA as well. So, because we're kind of going to do it by the waterfall, we'll get her walking up towards the waterfall, you know, and we'll just kind of get 3 shots that we can edit together of her kind of traveling through the landscape, you know, and that'll just fit quite nicely with sort of your idea of like invoking the landscape, you know. Yeah, so my mentee is Christine, and she's developing a project around being in different places, you know, so like she wants to talk about coming to a place like Karikari Beach and experiencing the bush and like the ocean with her friends, you know, this group of people that are in ATAWHAI, and just kind of like making a small reflection on, you know, how being in a different place can sort of make you feel differently. And so we've just been working on like strategies for her movie. We just need to make sure it's sharp again, so I'm just going to press the focus button. I'll just be helping you with the camera like this. I think that like doing group activities like meditation and yoga is like, you know, a great strategy to just kind of like create closeness, you know, and you know, if you have to work on a creative project with somebody that you haven't met, you need to quickly become acquainted with them, you know, and it seems counterintuitive to not start doing the work straight away, but like, you know, the meditation and the yoga that we do is actually kind of like a way of bringing everybody closer together so that we can do our creative work.
So for this ATAWHAI, I'm working with 3 different rangatahi. There's Mike behind me, so he's working on kind of a spoken word. He's usually a rapper, but we're sort of going, I guess, more in the spoken word poetry kind of vein, but still using his rap skills. And it's a story about how he's gone from, I guess, being in a bit of trouble and being in youth justice to where he's at now, where he's just killing it and he's got an amazing job and doing really well.
I was at the stage of giving up and put into handcuffs, living in facilities where there's never enough.
Like I've seen the progression with the people that we've worked with. A lot of the rangatahi have gone from being very quiet, very sort of shy, to being you know, confident enough to get on stage, to speak in front of people. Just sort of, I think, learning that you can control your anxiety and your depression, and there are tools out there. And also just been given the opportunity to get up and perform and to use your sort of talents. You know, I think that's pretty powerful.
Being here is, it's actually been a life change because I haven't been in the like forest area in a while now. Usually around the city, buildings. Don't see much trees around Auckland City. Like the tools and stuff they, like yoga and stuff they do here. You barely find it out where I live in Auckland. I got a yoga mat at home, so yeah, whenever I feel like it, just do it. Whenever I'm angry, stressed out, just do some breathing. When I first did yoga, it was my first time. Didn't really like it at the time. I thought it was boring and bullshit, but yeah. Now I like it. I don't know about the future. Don't really think about the future as well. More of a present guy.
It's nice seeing this for the first time. All these trees just remind me of the islands. Yeah. But it's nice to wake up to something like this. Because like not most people have a view like this every morning. But like this is like a big privilege for us.